What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and welcome back to another update on Base Pepe. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I'd greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so as usual, we're going to start off with a quick little Bitcoin update. And exactly what I've been saying in my last videos has actually played out perfectly. I was looking for Bitcoin to potentially form a cup and handle. It formed the cup, and then I was looking for the handle to form. And I said as long as we can form this handle without price action losing either the trend line or the 21-day moving average, then we could be in for a very explosive move. And as of right now, we have had two very strong green candles in a row. But we will have to see how this candle actually closes. Right now, we're back up to 106,400. Bitcoin is looking very strong right now. If you look at the Ethereum chart, you can see that Ethereum is actually retesting key levels. Right now, it's retesting the 21-day, and it's very close to retesting this trend line. It's actually been rejected off of this trend line like 6 or 7 different times in the past. If we can finally see Ethereum get a breakout, that could be extremely bullish for the entire Ethereum ecosystem. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are looking very strong, but they need to get back above key levels. What I love to see is when I look at the meme coin market, a lot of meme coins are starting to bounce with Bitcoin and ETH. Yes, a lot of meme coins are still down significantly over the last week, but over the last 24 hours, we're looking very strong. Pepe's up 7%, but you can see other meme coins are up 32%, 24%. But I still think that Pepe is the main coin that you need to look at because obviously we're going over base Pepe today, which is a derivative. And there's one thing that I want to show you about Pepe in particular. I want to show it when I'm comparing it to all other cryptos. So I show this in a lot of my Pepe derivative videos, but if you look at Pepe's volume, 1.2 billion, and then you compare it to the volume of pretty much every project above them, Pepe has fantastic volume. Recently, Litecoin and Sui have both had a volume spike, but usually Pepe is even higher than these. Oftentimes, you'll come up here and the first project to have higher volume than Pepe is Dogecoin. And what you guys have to realize is that volume is king in crypto. You want projects to have high volume. Now, if we look at the base Pepe chart, you can see that it's actually had a larger pullback now. In my previous base Pepe videos, I was talking about how strong this project was holding, because for the longest time, it did not want to lose 100 million. But at the current moment, base Pepe is back down to a $73 million market cap. And believe it or not, this is actually something that I like to see. Because I was actually comparing base Pepe to Pepe in some of my previous videos, and base Pepe was holding even stronger than Pepe on ETH. That's very bullish to see, but it also can be pretty dangerous to see. Because when you're in a derivative that's holding that well, you worry about it pulling back even further. But if you compare the base Pepe chart to the Pepe chart, they look very similar. They both have had this massive sell-off, and now they're in these giant flags or giant wedges. Now, I will say, in base Pepe's case, there is a chance that it comes down to retest this previous support zone. If it does that, it's not the end of the world. Now, is it guaranteed to do that? No, it's not. Especially if Pepe ends up getting a bounce right here. But you can see that Pepe has fallen all the way back down to a $5.5 billion market cap. And it actually went under 5 billion. It was like 4.9 or 4.8. And again, to be crystal clear, if you guys are interested in base Pepe, you have to treat it as a derivative to Pepe. This is not a standalone project. Treat this as a leveraged bet to Pepe. Do not invest in this project if you are not bullish on Pepe on ETH. Now, if we look at the base Pepe X account, you can see that they're still doing everything the right way. They're very active on here. They're posting constantly. They just posted 18 minutes ago. Patience is key. Time in the market and experience has taught us that patience and hard work is often rewarded. As always, we're here for it. The base Pepe team is not going anywhere, and we will continue to cook and plan for the long term. And I'll be honest, I've always been very impressed with the base Pepe team. Anytime there's been issues or FUD in the past, they handle it very well. And then lastly, I do want to show you guys the base meme coins ranked. So you can see that base Pepe has fallen down the leaderboard a little bit. They're currently sitting at 8th, and they're down 29% in the last week. And a lot of people out there don't like to see this because a lot of base meme coins have been exploding, especially a project like Toshi, which had actually flipped bread on base for a little bit. But again, I want to be clear, base Pepe was running when most other projects were not running. So is this something that you need to be worried about? Not necessarily, but that's up to you. Just remember that it's correlated to Pepe, and Pepe has been bleeding. Basically, you're asking yourself, do you think that Pepe is going to break out again, and do you think it's going to run to new all-time highs? If the answer to that is yes, then look into base Pepe. All of that being said, though, if you guys are interested in getting into projects super early like base Pepe, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. At the current moment, I have 3 different tiers, but we've been making huge gains in here. And as a lot of you guys know, I first called base Pepe in the Discord at a $3.8 million market cap. At its peak, you guys would have been up over a 46x. But my Discord is only 1 year old, and we've already called 6 different 200x projects as a community. Just to put this in perspective, a $1,000 investment could have turned into over $200,000. So if this is the kind of stuff that sounds interesting to you guys, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. We're building an amazing community. But as always, I want to be crystal clear. Every single one of these projects that I cover come with extremely high risk. Make sure you always do your own research. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how high do you guys think base Pepe will go this bull run. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.